A few days ago, we got some confirmation that Daredevil, Charlie Cox's Daredevil, is said to be in Avengers Doomsday and Secret War. Now, this is huge, not only because I'm a Marvel fan and also my favorite superhero is Daredevil, but also this is very, very big and major because there's a Daredevil TV series coming out very, very soon named Daredevil Born Again. Now, I am seriously wondering how they're gonna take Daredevil's story and continue it from where we leave him off in Daredevil Born Again to when Doomsday and Secret Wars takes place. But let's get into the article that confirms basically that he's gonna be in it. So there was this gym in Australia where Charlie Cox was spotted working out and doing his combat training. So here's the report. It's been awesome having Charlie Cox and his wife Sam Cox in at DFRNT, which is a workout place in Australia, I assume, over the past few weeks. Charlie is currently training for his role in the upcoming Marvel Avengers movie where he will play Daredevil. It's been our absolute pleasure working with them both, and we can't wait to watch them on the big screen. That is, and then it follows up with a photo of them in the gym. So usually I'd say take this with a grain of salt, but they are practically confirming it here with Charlie Cox at the gym with his wife and the trainers, of course. So it looks like we'll be getting Daredevil in not only Avengers Doomsday, but also Avengers Secret War. Now, of course, we all expected Daredevil to be in Secret Wars because it's Secret Wars. Everybody's supposed to come back. Even rumors about Robert Downey Jr. playing Iron Man, returning as Iron Man, despite now being Doctor Doom. He might be set to return as that character. Even Ben Affleck's version of Daredevil, probably the worst screen version of Daredevil out there, is even set to come back, which would be probably my biggest negative of the movie. But all sorts of characters, dead or alive, are supposed to be coming back for Avengers Secret Wars. But for Doomsday, I really did not expect to hear that Daredevil could be a part of that. But I am very intrigued with a possible battle between Daredevil and Doomsday and Doctor Doom. So that's a very, very intriguing and fun thing to think about. But article-wise, we really don't have much. But on my point earlier saying Robert Downey Jr. is set to return as Tony Stark in the MCU, it also says he possibly will be returning. Now, take this video slightly with a grain of salt, specifically on the topic of Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, but as Daredevil being a part of Doomsday and Secret Wars, it's honestly confirmed at this point due to the fact that we got that Instagram post from the Australian gym where Charlie Cox and his wife are working out and training for his upcoming role in Doomsday and Secret Wars. But yeah, they've basically confirmed it by now. But I bet Kevin Feige will find some way to knock off this rumor and get rid of it, because that's kind of what he does. How many rumors were shut down because of him? Honestly, kind of funny. But I don't think there's any shutting down this rumor. Probably millions of people already saw this and are thinking, wow, we're getting Daredevil alongside our favorite superheroes like Spider-Man, Captain America, and all sorts of other heroes from the MCU. But yeah, that is a very, very major step for the MCU, because like I said, Daredevil, we kind of have him in the MCU already due to the fact that all the way back in 2021, we had a very, very small and minor role from him in Spider-Man No Way Home as Spider-Man's lawyer, helping him deal with the Mysterio situation. And then in the deleted scenes, we see him go to court with Happy Hogan, and nothing really there, but we haven't seen him since. But with the Daredevil Born Again TV series, we are set to push him fully into the MCU and bring some other characters in there too, like the Punisher and Bullseye, two of Daredevil's foes. And of course, we also already have Wilson Fisk in the MCU due to his role in the Hawkeye television series. So just the way they're connecting the dots right now with this new Daredevil TV series and the previous roles of not only Daredevil but Wilson Fisk in the other Marvel project that came before this show, clearly giving us a hint that this cameo, or perhaps maybe a bigger role in the movie, because in these two movies it doesn't clarify if Daredevil will have a small role or a big role. We could hope and assume that it's gonna be a bigger role, we'll get some fight scenes with him, get some interactions with him and other characters like maybe Captain America, say, and maybe Doomsday too, like Doctor Doom. But I'm definitely intrigued by this extremely, and I've been waiting for Charlie Cox to come back to the MCU, especially now that he's in it. It was cool to see him in Echo, but that was only for one episode. Echo, also something that Wilson Fisk was in. Of course, that was a kind of sequel to the Hawkeye television series, which brought Wilson Fisk into the swing of things. But Echo was also something that really gave us some action with Charlie Cox, because when he got brought into the MCU, it was his normal lawyer self. And also we got to see him in the She-Hulk television series donning his iconic comic but accurate suit, the red and yellow. But I don't really like that suit. Live action, it looked good. But also, I don't really remember if he donned that specific suit in the Echo television series or was the suit that he donned in Daredevil season 2. I can't really remember. I'm pretty sure he donned like that same suit from season 2 while he was fighting our main antagonists of Echo. But throughout these past recent years from 2021 to now 2025, we've been bringing these characters in the MCU, Daredevil and Wilson Fisk, and now they're bringing in even Bullseye, Daredevil's second main enemy, especially after season 3 of Daredevil. But this is very, very intriguing and very, very exciting for not only fans of Daredevil, but also fans of the Punisher, fans of Bullseye, fans of Wilson Fisk, and of course, fans of the Avengers. But I really hope like these rumors are true and that article that I just read is fully true, because I would love to see Charlie Cox's Daredevil in not only Avengers Doomsday, but also Avengers Secret Wars. It would be the coolest thing to see those interactions with Daredevil and all these other characters, and to see him fight Victor Von Doom, possibly, if the story calls for it, really. That would be a really awesome fight to see. But I'm seriously just wondering how we're gonna get Charlie Cox's Daredevil within that entire little battle, because he has no connection with any other of the previous heroes. He doesn't have connections with any of them, except for Spider-Man. He does have a connection with Spider-Man, which was supposed to be like a little plot for Spider-Man 4, but they scrapped that. Kevin Feige. I'm joking. It was Sony. I freaking hate Sony. Anyway, so Spider-Man does know him because of the events of No Way Home, so possibly that is how we could get Daredevil within Doomsday and Secret Wars, through Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is definitely going to be returning for these two movies, and if there's like a missing spot on the team and they need a fill-in or they need help, then Daredevil could come in, you know? Of course, Peter Parker does not know that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. All he knows is he's a lawyer, but he could easily figure that out between like a little fight scene at the beginning of the movie, either in Doomsday or Secret Wars, that Daredevil helps and saves Spider-Man, and then that's just how like they meet in costume and in their like superhero personas. So also that would be a very interesting interaction. But I could see that being the way that Daredevil really enters the team of the Avengers, because as of right now we have no way of telling how he would actually get with the Avengers and with those characters, but through Spider-Man he could possibly get there. But that is all the news of Daredevil's potential role in not only Avengers Doomsday, but in Avengers Secret Wars. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.